Hi guys, today I'm going to show how to test the electronic throttle control system on your car using this Autel scanner. This is a really nice active test for tune-up enthusiasts as it can give you a good idea of when to clean your electronic throttle body, amongst other things. I'm doing this on a 2017 Honda Accord, but this test is also available for a number of other makes. Now let's get this. The electronic throttle control system is made up of the accelerator or gas pedal plus the accelerator position sensor, the electronic throttle body, and the ECU. These three items make up this system. The ETCS is an integral part of newer cars and now goes beyond helping you just accelerate or decelerate. It's usually integrated into other essential systems like adaptive cruise control, collision avoidance systems, electronic stability control, and so on and so forth. This is why issues with the throttle body can affect these other systems and lead to, for example, your cruise control not working. I should state that this is a test that you can only do in cars with drive-by-wire systems or electronic throttle bodies. No doubt that you can pull out the electronic throttle body and bench test it, but this is really something that is easy to do. You can get this all done in a minute or so. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll select diagnostics and select Honda and just go ahead to select the car that I'm in. Yes. I'll select diagnosis, select control unit, engine PGMFI, and then I'll select active tests, and that's the electronic throttle control system test. We'll select that. You can check the position of the butterfly plate, but that's not what we're doing. We're going to do the test itself. Controls the throttle actuation control relay and activates the throttle valve. At first it cycles the TAC relay to test relay operation, so it tests the relay for the system and the communication line between the ECM and the throttle actuation control module or the throttle motor. Next, activates the throttle valve and monitors the throttle valve angle against the target value commanded by the ECM. If the throttle body is dirty and has carbon restricting the movement of the butterfly plate, you will have wide variations between the commanded and actual positions of the butterfly valve. Wide variations between the two would lead to the test failing, besides all the other drivability issues that you may have. This test can also give you an idea of whether the motor in the throttle body itself is becoming worn. The ignition should be on, but do not start the engine. So we'll just say okay. The throttle valve and relay are activated automatically. Do you wish to continue? Yes. So and it begins to test. Testing the relay. So that part is done. Asks you to turn off the engine. Turn on the ignition. So and it tells you the relay is normal, and the next thing is to test the throttle valve activation. At this point it makes sense to move over to the engine bay so that you also hear the sound that the butterfly plate is going to make as the ECU commands it to open. We'll select OK. So it begins to test. As you can see, this part of the test works by the ECM commanding the motor in the throttle body to open up the butterfly valve to varying degrees. The actual position of the butterfly plate is then read from the throttle position sensor, and the two makes a comparison between the commanded value versus the actual value. Wide variations between the two would lead to the test failing. And the test passes. If it fails, this would be a good time to clean the throttle body. That's it guys, hope this was helpful. Catch you on the next one. Peace.